So I went to do a love reading, and I don't think I'm going to make this too long because I just did two other readings about the divine feminine, divine masculine. But let's see what I'm being led to ask and say. So I just pulled the emotion cards, right? And I said, what are the motions of the divine masculine towards the divine feminine? And the first one that came out was relationships, and I think this came out last time too. And it said, I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. And the divine masculine just now was getting all these cards about the transformation and the mindset. So it's like now that would make sense with the relationships is that they are seeing themselves that they don't want to be in any more toxic relationships. They've probably been attracting in toxic people. And because of their mindset shift, it's made them change how they view relationships, that they only want people who who serve their highest good, who are there for them, who reciprocate with them. And that's how they see you. They feel that you are for their highest good, that you are this pure-hearted person who poured love into them, who sees them for who they are, who is authentic with them, and they're like, this relationship with you would serve their highest good. That it wouldn't be taking from them; it would be a give and take relationship, but not in the sense of, like, I don't even have to explain that. Reciprocity, divine masculine knows, divine feminine knows that it would be something that would be equal give and take. When you need them, they're there for you. When they need you, you're there for them. You guys can be vulnerable with each other, and this is a relationship that serves their highest good. And then the next one is adversity, and then it says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And this came last time too. So it's like they know that this relationship has a lot of adversity. So it could be that you're at a distance, it could be cultural differences, it could be communication, it could be age difference. Like there's so much things that create adversity within this relationship. That it's not something that's just cookie cutter, black and white. Like no, there's adversity in the relationship, but what they're realizing because they're shifting their mindset is that they accept the challenge. That this is going to be not the that there's going to be things that they're going to have to explain and overcome, and that other people might not accept this relationship. Their family, friends might have opinion on this relationship because it's not the person or the way they saw the divine masculine's life turning out, or who they saw the divine masculine with. So they are realizing that they want something that serves their highest good. That it doesn't matter what other people think. If it's not toxic and it serves their highest good, that's what they want. And that there's going to be challenges, but that's what helps them grow as a person. That's how they can learn. That's how they can expand, right? They're in this spot of expansion that the only way they're going to expand if they keep going after things that are challenging but not toxic, right? And then surrender is I can release my need to control. So I think that how they see this is that they're surrendering to divine timing, they're surrendering to the universe, they're surrendering to their ego, they're surrendering to this connection. That they were probably putting their walls up, a block up, being like finding all the reasons, adversity of why it couldn't work. But they're like, no, I surrender to this connection because it serves my highest good. This is a relationship that I can thrive in and feel full and feel like I'm poured into. So they're like, I'm surrendering to that feeling and I'm going off of that. Like I'm not going to try to control this situation and control my feelings to deny myself that I feel this way, think that I'm thinking logically about it. No, I'm surrendering that this is the best thing for me and not trying to talk myself out of it because of fear, right? Let me pull three more cards. So again, what are the motions of the divine masculine towards the divine feminine? And abundance came out. And it's funny because abundance came out in the divine masculine as well, right? With his personal reading. So, not personal reading, but his collective reading about the divine masculines. And it's so funny that's under relationships because abundance says, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. So they're realizing that they're having this optimistic mindset that by them changing their mindset and seeing things in a new light, that they can change their whole reality. They can manifest whatever they desire, and they desire you. So they're like, I believe that this is meant for me, that I can manifest this back into my life, that I can reconcile with this person because this relationship is for my highest good and it brings me abundance. It makes me feel full. It makes me feel one. It makes me feel loved. It makes me feel on top of the world. So like this relationship is their abundance, and they desire it because they're like, I can manifest this back. Like I desire this. This was a manifestation that I had manifested in the past, and I didn't realize that this is the love that I asked the universe for. You know, so they see you as abundant, and they see you as abundant too. They see that you contain abundance. Your soul is abundant. Who you are as a person is abundant, kind, sweet, nurturing, caring, empathetic. Like, you possess all these qualities that are abundant, and they love those qualities about you. And then under adversity with loneliness, I know that I am never alone. So again, they're changing their mindset. They're trusting in the universe. They're realizing that they're never alone. That that the universe is always guiding them and leading them. But under this adversity, that they let the adversity get to them, and that's what made them feel alone. That they allowed themselves to go on this path where they probably ghosted. They probably, you guys probably are in no contact, and they allowed themselves to feel alone, put themselves in a position where they feel or felt lonely because of the fact that they allowed the adversity, other people's opinions, how would this work, all the challenges to cause them to let go of this connection, which made them feel lonely, that they don't have their person with them, the person that made them feel good, that was for their highest good, that made them feel abundant, right? So that their love was abundant, so that's what made them feel like lonely, that the adversity is what caused this feeling of loneliness because they put themselves in that situation. And then regret was the last one under surrender. So it says, I know that I cannot change the past. So again, lonely. They feel lonely, and they feel regretful, and that's what caused them to feel lonely because of their actions. But they can't change the past, so they're surrendering the control. They're working on themselves, they're getting better, but they regret the way they treated you. They regret the way they handled you. They regret not seeing your worth. They regret not seeing that you were abundant for them. They regret not surrendering to this connection and being honest about their feelings and not realizing that this was for their highest good. So they're still sitting in some regret that this connection fell apart, and they had a huge role to play in it. But they're realizing that I can't change the past. All I can do is move forward and manifest what I want and surrender to the universe and trust that I'm being led in the right direction with this connection. So they're letting go of the past where they probably were sitting in a lot of regret and being like, I can't make a move because I feel like I don't deserve this person because of all that I put them through. But they're like, I can't change the past. All I can do be better in the future.